Hello, guys. Welcome to Patrik Barfi show. So I've seen a lot of debate on the internet when it comes recently when it comes to renting versus buying. Being a car, a house, furniture, or even clothes, and it looks as if everyone got a strong you know opinion about this topic. And these are some of the questions I get all the time, especially when it comes to housing. So today we'll be focusing more on housing and set the record straight. So you see, personal finance is not one fit all, but the principles are the same. If you're considering buying a house, there are four things that should be happening with your money. One, you should be completely debt free. Two, you should have a fully funded emergency fund, 3 to 6 months. And three, you have to have 20%, 5 to 20% down payment and closing costs. Don't forget that. And four, mortgage should not be more than 25% of your take home pay, meaning if you have your take home pay is 8,000, your mortgage should not be more than 2,000. So after putting all this, taking care of all this, let's see the pros and cons of buying versus renting. First, we will look at the pros of buying, which is obviously the cons of renting. One, you own your home, meaning any money you put towards your mortgage, some come back to your pocket. And two, you can cash in on your investment. Let's say you have a home of 350,000 and you decide to sell it after 5 years with an annual increase rate of 5%. That home might probably cost around 450. That means you can cash in 100,000 and put towards your next down payment, or use for your financial priorities. And three, tax advantages. Expenses on houses are tax deductible. Some, not all of them, some, like property tax or mortgage interest. So those are tax deductible. And four, privacy and freedom to renovate. You see, since it's your own home, you can shape it or renovate it to the way you want. And three, you determine your housing cost. You see, rent goes up every year. Unlike rent, mortgage, you are tied down to 15 or 30 years. That means you'll be paying uh, the same mortgage for either 15 or 30 years. So now let's look at the pros of renting, which is the cons of buying. Number one is, more flexible. If you're not ready to settle down, renting is good because it gives you the option to be, move around or relocate. Just that flexibility. And number two, less maintenance and expenses. If anything happens, you call the homeowner or to come take care of it. And number three, no down payment and closing cost. Few instances is where you're gonna put something down, but let's be honest, that is not even near closing cost. And number four, cheaper in the short term. With exception of popular cities, all things being equal, rents are way lower than mortgage. So depending on your situation, you know each option got a solid option to be able to choose depending on your situation. Never say I'm throwing money away because I'm renting. No, depending on your situation, you might not be ready. And don't say I'm waiting for interest rate to go down or houses to go down before I buy. If you have the first four things I said about uh, being ready, that means you are ready. Always there's a saying called marry the mortgage and date the interest rate. The interest rate can go up and down. So when it goes down, you buy high, and it goes down, you can, rate finance. You know, don't think house prices are going to go down. Usually, house prices, doesn't go down. So make sure you spend wisely, save intentionally, and give generously. Patrik Barfi. Watch out for the next video. Bye bye.